കേരയിൽ സംവാദത്തിൽ സുബോധ് കുമാർ ജീൻ ഉന്നയിച്ച വാദങ്ങൾക്ക് മറുപടിയുമായി അലോക് കുമാർ വർമ്മ. സുബോധ് കുമാർ ജീൻ കേരയിലിന്റെ DPR വായിച്ചിട്ടില്ലെന്ന് സംശയിക്കുന്നതായി അലോക് കുമാർ വർമ്മ പറഞ്ഞു. 10% ആളുകൾക്ക് സഞ്ചരിക്കാൻ എന്തിന് സാധാരണക്കാർ നികുതി പണം ചെലവഴിക്കുന്നുവെന്നും ചോദിച്ചു അലോക് കുമാർ വർമ്മ.
കേരയിൽ സംവാദം കഴിഞ്ഞതിന്റെ പശ്ചാത്തലത്തിൽ ശ്രീ അലോക് കുമാർ വർമ്മ മാതൃഭൂമി ന്യൂസിനൊപ്പം ചേരുകയാണ്.
You see, I think what Mr. Subodh Jain has said is that Indian Railway is not interested in improving the existing railway lines because and passenger train operation because it finds that freight is the main source of profit. So it is more concerned about running freight trains. And what he is saying is that if you want to make a high-speed line, then you have no other option but to go to JICA or other banking institutions to take a long-term loan to build the line. These lines will always be loss-making. Exactly what he has said is that if you can just recover the cost of operations and maintenance, that is good enough. So it means the entire project cost has to be borne by the taxpayers' money. So it means that these lines will always be subsidized. Now the point is that why should the common man pay for construction of a railway line which will be used only by 5 to 10% of the the well-off classes, upper middle class and this thing.
He has never done anything on curving track, neither Mr. Alok Kumar Verma when he was in service.
So he is trying to mention my name. Yeah. I think Mr. Subodh Jain, you are totally wrong. Indian Railway has mastery in realignment of curves. Does he not know that in the past 30 years, Indian Railway has converted about 20,000 kilometers of meter gauge track into broad gauge? And does he not know that conversion from meter gauge to broad gauge means realignment of curves? Because meter gauge track has sharp curves. When you convert into broad gauge, you have to basically straighten the line and realign the curves. So he's, I don't know what he means, you know. In fact, I think in the beginning he said he has not seen the DPR. Later on he said, no, I have seen it. I don't know whether, I think he has not really read the DPR because he could not defend anything. Number one, he could not defend the ridership of 80,000. He said, if you get even 30,000, you should be happy. So he could not defend that figure of 80,000, which we know is a fabricated figure. Now he says that he was consulted by Niti Aayog about the DPR of the cost in the DPR. He said we did not find any underestimation of cost. Now again he's wrong.
He is satisfied with the DPR.
No, how is he satisfied by DPR if he has not been able to defend ridership, he has not been able to defend the cost, then how is he satisfied? Because he could not explain why Niti Aayog has said that it will cost double, and he has not been able to defend why ridership will be 80,000. He said you should be happy for 25,000. And now you see MD KRDCL keeps on repeating on the media that line will become profitable within 3 years. And Mr. Subodh Jain has said that this will be loss-making line forever because you may be able to meet only the cost of operations and maintenance. And now it is for the people of Kerala to decide what they want to do.
Okay,
thank you.
കേരളത്തിലെ ജനങ്ങൾ നിശ്ചയിക്കണം എന്ത് വേണം എന്ത് വേണ്ട എന്നത് എന്നാണ് അദ്ദേഹം പറയുന്നത്. ജഗദീഷ് ബിഷ്ടിനൊപ്പം ഡൽഹിയിൽ നിന്ന് അനൂപ് ദാസ്, മാതൃഭൂമി ന്യൂസ്.